Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Good day, boys and girls. I hope you all are doing fine. Welcome to another day of Kids Daily Devotion. My name is Auntie Rashida. Let's get right into our lesson for today. Our scripture reading for today is from Hebrews 2, verse 18, and our memory verse is from Philippians 3, verse 7. Hebrews 2, verse 18. The New International Reader's Version reads, He himself suffered when he was tempted. Now he is able to help others who are being tempted. The King James Version reads, For in that he himself had suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted. Here endeth a portion of God's holy words. Let's turn it by saying, Thanks be to God. Okay, let's explain what we have just read. Here we see, boys and girls, the writer of Hebrews wanted to encourage Christians to keep following Jesus. The writer wanted believers to understand why Jesus became a man and died for us. Jesus became a man and died so that we can be saved from our sin and be with God. God used to speak through prophets, but then he sent Jesus and spoke through him. Jesus knows what it's like to be a man on earth. He came to earth to pay the price for sins. And boys and girls, remember how Jesus had multitudes following behind him, teaching them all God's words, encouraging them. Remember how he called his disciples? He instructed them to go into all the world and preach the gospel, and that he will be with them always. So, Jesus spoke God's words to his disciples, and his disciples imparted the word onto other people. Look at Paul, how he encouraged the believers that they should stand firm, that they should not be afraid. So, guess what? God can use any of us to let his words go forth. But Jesus is an important character in this. God sent him to do a task. Tell others about my word. And guess what? You will die for my children. And because of the love God has for us and the love Jesus has for us, he died. He died for all our sins. So, here we are because of Jesus' death. Jesus knows what it's like, boys and girls, to be a man on earth. He came to earth to pay the price for our sins. Okay, it's time to apply what we have just learned. Jesus came to save us from our sin. Complete each word by filling the missing letters in the red boxes. When you are finished, read the message in the red boxes. Okay, guys, that's it for today. But before we go, let's say this prayer together. With our hands clasped and our eyes closed. Jesus, thank you for coming to pay the price for my sin. Amen. So, guys, remember your activity is filling the missing letters in the red boxes. So, for those without your daily reading book, you can just draw your boxes and the pictures you're seeing and fill in the missing letters. And for those with your daily reading books, go ahead and complete the activity in the space provided. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you for tomorrow, day 4 of week 48. Have a blessed and superb day. Keep sweet. Our memo verse is taken from Philippians 3, verse 7. The New International Reader's Version reads, I thought things like that they were really something great, but now I consider them to be nothing because of Christ. The King James Version reads, "But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Christ."